Hi guys, this is NBA Play. This is episode 24, and I am with Glenn. Glenn, how long have you been following the NBA?
About 93.
So 93. So wow. So you got like 6 years on me. So that's like 31 years. Wow. So we're over 55 years of NBA experience right here. So let's see how well we do with these NBA games. Have you had a chance to see some of the previous episodes and you know how it works, or?
I watched one of your previous episodes
Cool.
for a little while. So are there multiple choice in there too, or is it all just write in the answer?
Some of them are multiple choice, but some of them we do have to write the answer. So
Okay.
so for rank, it is multiple choice. For player path, it's also multiple choice. And then for the three at the top, we do have to write down a name.
Okay.
So you tell me whatever's on your mind, and then I'll type it for you. Do you have a preference of which game you like to play first, or?
How many do we get to play today?
All 5 of them. So there's 5. There's the 6th one, which is called Blast. It's something that you can play on your phone only.
We can just start at the top, and if we're gonna play all of them anyway.
All right, sounds good. So let's go with full court. So in full court, we'll be given 3 clues, and then we have to figure out which player it is. And we have 5 guesses. So clue number 1, it is he was the 23rd overall pick in the 1998 NBA draft. Clue number 2, played 11 years in the NBA. And clue number 3, he's currently an NBA head coach.
This is really difficult.
I think it could be Ty Lue, because the Iverson step over game happened when Ty Lue had only been in the. It could be Ty Lue.
What year was the step over game? That was what, like 2000?
I think it was early 2000, maybe 2002 or 3.
Okay, 11 years. I was thinking Willie Green, just for some reason, but you might be right.
We have 3 attempts, so we can go with Willie Green.
All right, why don't we try? I think you could be right.
You could be right too.
This is a question from the 1998 draft. I mean, that's a long time ago.
In 1998, I didn't think I'd be answering these questions.
This is really old.
All right, so let's see. Willie Green.
Okay.
It is not, we get 5 attempts.
All right, so Tyronn Lue, I think that's a good one.
I think it's just Ty Lue. Am I not spelling it correctly?
Maybe you got to put Tyr.
Tyr.
Oh.
So Tyronn, and let me scroll down. I think it's just Ty Lue.
I don't know. You want me to look it up on my phone real quick?
Yeah, look it up.
Let's see.
Oh my God, this is the first time where I have a problem spelling one of the players' names. Oh no, okay. I got it here. It's here.
There you go.
Wow, it's with 2 N's. It's with 2 N's at the end.
So I actually saw him in Las Vegas a really long time ago. Yeah.
He seems like a really nice guy when I listened to one of the podcasts. Okay, so let's see if he's the correct answer.
Oh, you got it.
Okay. And it's his birthday today.
Oh,
he turned 47.
Okay.
Wow.
That was a good guess. That's a tricky one.
If he wouldn't have been that one, I don't know where I would have gone.
We would have been stuck more.
We would have been stuck there, I think, for a while. All right. So next we got. Would you like to go with Hoop Connect?
Yeah, like I said, if we're gonna do all of them anyway, let's just go through them.
All right. So for this one, we will be given 2 players, and then we're supposed to find a teammate that they once played with. So today's players are Russell Westbrook and Jarrett Allen.
Well, Jarrett Allen was on the Nets, so.
Oh, that's a great call.
Kevin Durant is very easy.
that would be an easy one.
Yep.
That would
That's
be
the
an
first
easy
one
one,
that
I
comes
think.
to mind.
Yeah. So that's the most common answer. That's the easiest one. So
Yeah.
we get like 2 more attempts if you want to think about some rarity. So we got the W.
Okay.
But if you
And
if you
Westbrook
want
has moved around so much.
he has.
I mean, you can put. I
So
think Harden would be in here too, but that's going to give us a bad score. So if you want to think of someone more rare, we can.
no. It would give us a better score actually. So let's try James Harden.
I think
Are
he
you
was
sure?
there.
Are you sure?
Wait. Was Harden there
No,
after
he got
Jared
traded
Allen was
for.
traded?
Yeah, he was after.
Maybe you're right.
Mm,
Okay, so let me think about Jared Allen, Cleveland.
So
Let's see.
currently we got Garland. Recently Kevin Love.
Well,
College doesn't count.
Where else was Westbrook? He was on the Lakers.
So Westbrook was in Washington.
Washington. Lakers.
He was with the Lakers too.
Thunder.
Yeah.
He gets traded every year.
Yeah. There's gotta be so many different teammates that he had.
I'm trying to think who that roster was with the Nets. When Jared Allen was first. Oh, no. Okay.
Was Joe Harris in that team? But I don't think. I think Joe Harris was in that team. All right, that's okay. You know what I always like to do? I always like to throw one of the Robin Lopez brothers there. So I'll go with Robin.
Oh, look
It always works.
That's
and the other, and then the other really good cheat answer is Jeff Green. All right, so we've arrived to the moment where we have to work together as a team because there's a timer. So we're going to play IQ. So we are going to be given a question, and I'm gonna be typing. So as I'm typing, I need you to just throw as many names as you can, as they come to you. Cool?
Okay.
So for today's IQ question, so we got list the players in NBA history with 3 consecutive 40-point playoff games.
I know that Jalen Brunson just did it.
Yes, that's a good one. What about Michael Jordan?
Michael Jordan's probably on that list.
Yeah. He is. And we have to list a bunch of guys.
How about Kobe?
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 Yeah. Kobe Bryant. No, Kobe's not in that list.
Let's see. We have to look at big scorers.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with LeBron.
Okay.
Okay, so we gotta be fast because we might need this time later.
I'm trying to think. This is all time. So, how about Wilt Chamberlain?
Nope.
Oh my goodness. Steph Curry, Kevin Durant. We could try those.
Yeah. Stephen Curry. There we go. Think of other ones.
All right.
Durant. Nope.
No Durant. Okay. Larry Bird. Matt.
Hold on. I'm typing Kareem.
Kareem. That's a good one.
Kareem is in the list. Larry Bird.
Larry Bird, maybe.
Think of another one. No.
This guy has to be like a real prolific scorer.
Magic. No, Magic.
What about Allen Iverson?
Maybe not enough playoffs.
Ooh. No, I got one there.
Let's go with Tim Duncan.
Okay.
No.
Hey, let's think of the dynasties.
Yeah.
How about Shaq?
Oh, yeah. Okay, Shaq. Hakeem. And
how about
we got
Wade? How about Wade?
Dwayne Wade?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Dirk.
Dirk?
Oh, no, not wrong Dirk. No.
Oh man.
Oh.
Let me think. I'm just trying to.
What's the name of? Oh,
This is all time, right? This is all
yeah,
the way.
yeah.
How about Hakeem Olajuwon?
I already tried him.
Oh, you tried that? Okay.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ginobili and Parker didn't do this.
No, not enough. Not enough. No, Ginobili only scored 40 points a few times.
Okay. Did Kevin Garnett or Paul Pierce maybe?
We haven't tried Garnett, so let's try Garnett. Let's try Pierce. Nope.
It has to be like a scoring champion, like someone that's very high scorer.
Did I try Luka already?
It's probably from back in the day.
Jokic, maybe Giannis. 5 seconds.
It's gonna be some old dudes. It's gonna be some old guys.
Oh, you think? All right. So,
Jamal Murray. We should have gotten that. We wouldn't have gotten Jerry West or Bernard. Well, Bernard King, I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm not very good with those legends.
So I actually heard the Jamal Murray thing recently, which I forgot because I've been so excited about the Knicks. I didn't even sleep enough last night. I should have known that one.
You're going to sleep early.
We still got some of them though.
Yeah. Well, we learned some historical data there. That's for sure. So Jerry West, that is one name that has never come up in these games.
Did you put the difficulty on super hard today?
No, it's random. It's random. No, but we're doing well. We got 2 wins. There's been a few times where after 2 or 3 games, I only have 1 win.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh wow.
Is this ranked the order that they happened?
Yeah, it was ranked in the order in which it happened.
Okay.
So we can look at those later. All right, so here we go. We gotta rank these players by career double digits assist games in the playoffs.
So starting earlier to later?
So the highest,
who has more?
The one with the most goes first, and then the one with the least.
This is ridiculous. This is hard, dude.
It's hard. It's hard, but it's fun. Look, tell me you're not having fun when you look at that picture. Look at Nash with that long hair.
Rondo had a really high game, but I don't know if he'd be first. I think maybe Magic Johnson. Oh, God.
So these are so for example, these are like double doubles. You know what I mean? So if you reach 10 double digits assists, so 11 or more assists in a game.
I thought it was the highest number of assists. Okay.
Yeah, so for example, we got to think about players who...
All right, Magic Johnson's probably number 1. He had more playoff games than all these guys.
Okay. Yeah, I like that.
Jason Kidd... I think Jason Kidd may be number 2. He had some good playoff runs with a bunch of teams.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he had more playoff.
He extended his career playing with the Mavs. So I think he definitely. And then number 3, Nash.
Yeah, we could try 3 Nash.
Yeah, we get 2 more attempts after this, and then we got
Rondo and Westbrook. I don't know, or do you think Westbrook had more than Rondo?
I think
probably Westbrook had more. Right?
Yeah, because he was, even when he was without Durant and Harden, he always made the playoffs.
What would we? Let's figure out if we do get this wrong. What would we change?
I think I feel comfortable.
You think Nash?
It's a really tough one. Yeah, but okay. I think Russell Westbrook. But Nash played in so many playoff games. I feel like all during the 2000s, Nash was always involved.
I feel like Westbrook had a lot of very disappointing playoff runs where they got beat early, and then he was on, he was on some teams that didn't make the playoffs. And when he was on the Lakers, he wasn't putting up big double-digit assist numbers, I don't think.
I think definitely but Rondo, he was always with the Celtics, right? Since he was so young. And then he had such a nice ending to his career with the Lakers.
You think Rondo's in front of Westbrook?
Oh, this is such a tough one.
This is ridiculous. Let's try.
Yeah. All right. Let's see how many of these. And So only one of them is correct.
What? You think it's Magic Johnson? Or do you want to switch Kidd and Johnson and see if that's the issue?
No, let's leave Magic. So we gotta switch this whole thing around.
Okay. Why don't we switch Nash and Kidd and then Westbrook and Rondo? Why don't we do we'll do Nash 2, Kidd 3, Rondo 4, Westbrook 5.
You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that out of all of the top 4 that we currently have, the top 4 are top 75 players. Rondo is not. So I think Rondo is the one that we got correct.
I like that logic. So you don't think Magic Johnson's number 1?
No, I don't think so, because he had some years where he didn't play, and then he played, I think, like 4 years in college, right?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, something tells me it's not Magic.
All right. Well, do you want to try your way and then my way, or my way? Like, how would you like to do it?
Let's just remember the order that we have right now. So we got Magic, Kidd, Nash, and Westbrook. So let's switch Kidd with Magic.
Well, here's the thing. Maybe you should just do the one switch and see how many it says we got right.
That's a good strategy, I guess.
So which one do you want to switch? You know whether we have to blow up the whole thing or not. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. So am I making the choice on the pick? No, we gotta make 2 switches.
2 switches. Well, I was saying switch 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, but you think Rondo's definitely 5. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like Rondo's 5.
So you want to put Kidd number 1?
Yeah.
Okay, let's put Kidd in front of Magic.
Okay. So let's try it again. So Kidd, Rondo.
Magic's 2, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we had Nash 3rd last time, right?
Yes, I think so.
We have to put him 4th.
Yeah. Do you like how this looks? Oh, sorry. Why do I have sorry. I mixed it up.
That's what's hard, is because if we have Nash was 3rd last time, right?
Yeah. And then here I'm just missing Westbrook.
And this is all assumption. This is all based on the assumption that you think that Rondo's 5th, and that's the only right one. But it could be Magic Johnson was 1st.
Yes. That's where. But I know.
You know what? You can try. Let's give it a try.
Kidd leads the NBA in assists, so I know that for sure. But yeah, let's give it a try. Okay, so
give it a try.
None of them are.
Oh no. Okay, well, that gives us information. Wait. Before you switch it, okay? Before you do try again.
So Magic is not 1st or 2nd. Oh, he could be 1st, actually.
I say we put Magic 1st.
Yeah.
We had Kidd 2nd originally, right?
We had Kidd 2nd originally, yes.
Okay.
So let's put Nash.
You want me to write this down?
No, because then yeah.
All right, so
we gotta use
Nash
some
is
memory.
not 4th or 3rd.
That's correct.
So we got to put Nash last.
Okay, sure.
Nash last, Rondo 4th. Okay, ready? So bottom up. Let's remember this.
Okay, here we go. Okay. Nash,
Rondo. Put Magic back at 1st.
Yeah.
And Kidd has to be 3rd, right? Westbrook 2nd, Kidd 3rd?
Yeah. Wow.
Is this possible?
Oh, anything is possible.
I think we messed this up.
No, because I think Russell has only missed the playoffs 1 year. I think it was that year he was with the Lakers, and then they lost in the play-in, or I don't know. I feel like Russell has not missed the playoffs.
Let's just take our L and move on.
All right, so let's take the L. Ooh.
Well, we almost had it. Wow, Westbrook was 5th.
Wow. So, and we can see the numbers here. Wow, Magic just way above everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So Nash and Kidd we originally had wrong, but if we had put Nash 2nd and Kidd 3rd, we would have definitely got it right, because we had Magic 1st. Oh well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh well. So remember, Magic extremely dominant with double
Yeah.
doubles.
Well, they
All right.
had a
So
run of like 10 or like 9, 10 years where they were in the playoffs probably every year.
yeah, it was before we started watching the NBA.
There should be a thing where you put the year
Our
that you started
age.
watching. This is going back real far for us.
All right. So we got
Jerry
two out of
West.
four. We got 2 out of 4 wins. Bernard King, and we have to organize the way in which the career
Oh
path
my
of
goodness. Okay.
Mike Miller.
I know the first
All right.
one.
I think I know the first one too.
He got drafted by the Magic.
Ooh, okay.
He was rookie of the year, actually. Man, this dude.
I feel like after that he went to the Grizzlies, and he was there for a bunch of years, and then he must have came back there to retire. Usually, when you get like a team like this, that's usually what happens. But then we got.
He was on the Heat for a while, and he was on Cleveland's team when like LeBron was there.
Right. So then the Heat goes. We at some point we gotta put Heat and then Cavs.
Heat, Cavs. Try that. Because this is when he was still pretty good.
All right. So Heat, Cavs.
The other ones are going to be tricky though. Denver was a quick stop, I believe.
I can't remember him being on Denver.
Denver and Minnesota were both.
And it seems like everybody goes to Washington for a year. And the Wolves weren't good back then, so he must have had this must have been near the end of his career. Perhaps he was just a role player.
I don't remember him on Denver. Had to be one of the few last ones, I believe.
You think? Okay, let's put second last Denver, and then after that we have what do we got left?
Wolves.
We got left Wolves, and then maybe he played a little bit with Ricky Rubio. All right, so.
This is like impossible.
The other at least we can remember this player winning something. The other day I got like DeLon Wright, and he was like 10 teams in. All right, so we got 2 of these correct only.
I probably 1 and 2 only.
Yeah.
It's 1 and 2. We just have to mess around with the other one. How about we switch Cleveland with Miami? So Cleveland Orlando, Grizzlies.
No, because LeBron was first in Miami, and then he went to Cleveland. So I think maybe this.
No, but I think if we only have 2 right, that's all.
Yeah.
I think so. I know Orlando's right.
Maybe before he went to Miami and Cleveland, maybe he played somewhere else. Maybe like Denver. So let's put Denver.
Or do you want to move the T-Wolves to 3? This is going to be a not easy.
Yeah, I know.
So I think we should just get through it.
All right. So and then after this we say Denver.
I think Denver was definitely at the end.
You think?
I think we should switch the Miami and Cleveland. Whatever. Put any order you want. We have the same chance to get it right.
I feel good about I feel good about switching these 2. Hold on. Miami and Cleveland. And then so we got 3 teams.
We don't remember. I think he was on Washington for a while, actually, like at least a couple years.
Really?
Yeah. You want to do?
Okay, let's put Washington.
Just do Denver.
Let's put Washington at the beginning. Minnesota. We're just switching the order, see what happens, and
Denver
at the end with Denver, Grizzlies. All right, so we had 2 of them correct last time, and we still got 2 correct.
Just the first 2. That's it.
All right.
Did you want to do Cleveland then Miami, or Miami then Cleveland last time?
Yeah, I'll just follow whatever you want. I keep putting Memphis at the end, and it's not Memphis. So
I just don't remember. Did you have Miami before? You had Cleveland then Miami because you said that's LeBron was in Cleveland then
yes,
Miami.
I've been really
But Cleveland wasn't third though.
Cleveland wasn't third, and Cleveland wasn't 4th, and Miami wasn't 4th nor 5th.
Yeah, I think we should just get through it. Like I said, I think there's like a 0.005% chance we could get this right. This is like
impossible. We're struggling.
No. Orlando was first.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Here we go. So we got.
I think Orlando. Yeah, and then all right. So then, do you want to try Washington third?
You think? Wow. Okay, sure. Let's try it. So Washington.
No. Okay, and then okay, whatever. It doesn't matter.
No. Okay, let's try this too. Hold on.
Second.
So, Memphis second. Got it.
Washington.
And then you said Washington.
And then give the 2 playoff ones with the Miami and Cleveland. But
I think the combination, so that we can try something new. I think it needs to be another team. So like either he went to Minnesota or...
Okay, put Minnesota.
All right, sure.
And then do the 2 contenders. Miami, Cleveland.
So then Miami. We haven't had them in that spot yet, so that could be it.
And then you want to do Grizzlies second to last then.
Yeah, second last, and then maybe towards the end with Denver.
Sure.
I think that makes a little bit more sense. I know for sure we get 2 more right. We'll get more than 2 right. So
let's see.
Oh, we had 4 correct. So
okay.
So we had the first 2. Oh, I think he must have. Oh, okay. So let's look at the answers. So after Miami, he went to Memphis, and then he had one more stint and then he had a stint in Cleveland. Memphis was somewhere sandwiched between the Heat, LeBron years, and the Cavs championship.
I don't think Mike Miller would have gotten this right.
That's a possibility. But hey, we got 2 wins. We talked about some names that were previous to our NBA fandom, and we had some fun. So 2 out of 5 wins. I've only been able to get the 5 wins yesterday. That was my first time, and previous to that, I've only maybe reached 4 out of 5 wins, maybe like 5 times. So it's really difficult. So
yeah, I should have gotten Jamal Murray, but I don't think that I would have gotten most of them right, just based on how difficult, how far back a lot of these went.
I was thinking, for some reason, I was thinking of an old Knicks player, Walt Frazier. Maybe I was thinking of that name for that question, but Bernard King, I wouldn't have thought of it.
Bernard King was like a scoring champion in the league. Walt had some big games, but he wasn't like a huge scorer. He was more of a distributor, rebounder.
I love watching the Knicks games, and then they always have like the celebrity section or celebrity cam, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
And then there's always like all the former players are always there. So
yeah, I got a quick question for you. So I got my Knicks jersey on, and it's number 5. Let me see.
I'm so bad with numbers.
So I'll give you. So there's 2 things. There was the player where I got this jersey, number 5, and this was about 4 years ago. He's not on the team anymore, but now there is a Knick that wears number 5. Do you think you can get either one?
You have to give me a third clue.
All right. So the guy whose jersey this actually was on the Knicks. Go ahead.
Is he retired?
No. But he was on the Knicks 2 separate times in the last 7 or 8 years. The Knicks drafted him, traded him, and then they traded back for him again. This player. And he's on a playoff team right now that has a game today.
Oh, okay. That might narrow things down.
And his dad played in the NBA for many years. Think of someone that has Junior at the end of their name.
Oh, okay. So Tim Hardaway Jr.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, then, you gave me too many clues. I'll
give you a clue for this one. This guy only played. What's that?
No, go ahead.
So the current number 5. He only played really in one of the games this past series, but he had a really big impact. And for some reason, Tibbs didn't put him back in the rotation for the next couple games.
DiVincenzo?
No, DiVincenzo played every game. This
Yeah,
guy
but
literally came in when there was foul
lost
trouble.
a lot of minutes.
He had a bunch of blocks. Or maybe you didn't watch the game. I don't know.
Okay, so it was Mitchell Robinson?
No, it was Precious Achiuwa.
Oh, Precious. Yeah, that's right. So usually, like the East Coast games, I don't get to watch them live very often.
Okay.
Because they start early, so like 3 a.m. local time.
Okay.
So but yesterday, because there were two East Coast games, I woke up early and I watched the Knicks game. So that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Sometimes when the games are so vibrant, you don't need any coffee.
Nice, man. Well, thanks for having me on. I mean, if you need someone on in the future, I like trivia. I love trying to figure this out. I think some of these questions were really hard. Like, you got to put 8 things in the right order. Come on, 8 things.
Oh, and yesterday when we played Player Path, which was the last game that we played, as soon as I saw the Iverson photo, I was so happy. I was like, yes, we can do it. Like, I knew it would be a win.
He didn't play on 8 teams though, right? I mean, he played on like
no. But Iverson, yeah, he was only 4 or 5 teams.
Yeah, that we would have gotten.
He came back to Philly, but I didn't remember, for example, him coming back to Philly. I guess my NBA knowledge is a lot more. I'm more open-minded to like learn about different teams now that the Spurs are in rebuilding mode, right? So during those years when the Spurs were so good, like I was just like this, you know, and I didn't really appreciate a lot of the league. I was just too into my team, and like I was reading like all the blogs, all the, you know, I was following, like I was in all the groups trying to like get all of the new information, and I didn't appreciate the league, you know. I thought everybody was like out there to get us, and I really missed. I really learned to appreciate like the league a lot more once you know, like the Spurs Big Three retired. So
yeah, the Spurs, I always respect their team. I really like Tim Duncan. I liked what they're doing now with the rebuild. And I'm actually, I think I'm like 250 on their leaderboard or something, but I completed all their team sets. So I have Kawhi's Vintage Vibes. I bought that one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's a really nice dunk against a really powerful team that was stacked with like Durant and Ibaka. So I really fear that team. You know, like there were some teams where like you're like, oh, not that team again, or like, you know, there were so many heartbreaks that I don't get anymore. Now I'm just like enjoying all the drama, right? But at some point, things are going to. I hope that things get a lot more intense, and I can relieve some playoff drama with the same kind of intensity.
I think the Spurs have a shot to make the playoffs next year if they make a move or two. I know they have a lot of young guys. I think they're going to have to trade away a few of them to maybe bring in some more, you know, battle-tested guys to surround Wemby with. But we'll see.
But the thing is that I think, so if you look at the Spurs, you got to think about that Presti was there. What does Presti do? He doesn't do any panic moves, right? So that's their prodigy, right? So the Spurs are not going to chase a superstar right now. They're just going to wait for the right moment and the right time. So the thing is that they locked a lot of their players with really favorable contracts towards the future.
Yeah.
So they've done some smart forward thinking. And like, for example, like a lot of people say, oh yeah, Wemby is going to play with Trey. But I was listening to like some experts, and they were saying that like if you get Trey, I think you only get him, you still get like his current contract for like 2 more years. And then if he becomes an all-star, then like you have to pay him a lot more money because he has had like X amount of all-star appearances, right? So there are all of these you know, like altering moments, you know, that like only they know internally, and like, us as fans, you know, we only have to, our only job is to just live a healthy life and hope that we're alive to see like amazing things happen. But we don't know all the ins and outs, right? And
Yeah.
you know, you got to think about all of, you know, like they know the players in the league, right? Like, you know, they have scouting reports from like, you know, 8 years ago, 4 years ago, right? So like every team has like knowledge about a player, you know, and like they probably like say, hey, this player 4 years ago, this is what we thought of him. How's he advancing? How's he improving, right? So what we know as fans is very limited. What we wish as fans is, you know, it's sometimes can be a little bit selfish, right? So
sure, but let's say their current roster, they have some nice players, but some of these guys have skill sets that are easily replaced. Like Keldon Johnson, I like him, but he doesn't do anything. Like he's a good piece, but it's not like, hey, we can't replace a guy like that. You know what I mean? It's not like he's an amazing shooter.
He has the most favorable contract out of all of the Spurs.
No, I know. But let's say they traded.
He's the most valuable. But no, you're right. And again, when you look at Presti's team, like when you look at SGA, the only player that was playing during the bubble season with SGA was Dort.
Yeah.
So the NBA right now it's just huge. It comes that all the rosters have such a huge turnover. So when you think about the Spurs 4 years from now, like don't be surprised if there's only 2 guys left.
Oh yeah. What would you say if Durant wanted to come over for the rest of his career?
I mean, again, huge contract, and you got to remember that last year, the contract, the CBA changed, right? So it's a lot harder to have many superstars on a roster. Like it's hard to keep them and pay them that much, right? And I think there's a lot of teams that are stuck on that.
But they have like the Spurs don't have any close to max players right now. They have all young guys on favorable contracts. There's no one like they probably have a lot of flexibility.
They have so much flexibility, and they have so many future contracts. Future draft picks that could be very favorable.
Yeah.
But also, you got to know that the Spurs don't trade players to their within the conference.
Sure.
And like I said that earlier on our chat, and then so and sometimes, you know, when the trade deadline comes, sometimes they just don't do any moves, and they just like, you know, just do a buyout. So they're known for this kind of stuff, right? So
yeah, but so let's say Wemby is Tim Duncan when they rebuilt, right? Even though Robinson was there at the beginning, let's say Wemby is your guy. You know you're going to build around him. You're going to have him for the next 15 years, okay? You need to find the Parker and the Ginobili, right? And then the other guys are interchangeable. So they need to get – I don't know. I like Jeremy is it Sohan?
Yeah.
Jeremy Sohan, I like him. I like the way he plays, but he has to develop a consistent jump shot, I think.
And it is very likely that when they're looking at like when other teams become interested with trading with the Spurs, they're not going to he's not going to be their most desirable player, you know. So
yeah,
it is very likely that he will always be that one teammate that always sticks with Wemby. It is very likely.
So you like Sohan to be on the team with him?
Yes, I would predict him to be there the longest around Wemby, and the third one it would be Devin Vassell. But I think other teams would want Vassell.
But Vassell's a good scorer, but he's also very injury prone. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's shown glimpses, but then all of a sudden he's out for the year again, right? Or like this past year he did pretty well. The year before that I think he played, but like he's missed a pretty good percentage of his games. That's the only thing against him.
He has. I mean, and at some point like the Spurs just shut him down, right? Like just to favor rest or draft position. So So it's interesting. I trust this team. I trust how they run the team, and I know that they'll try to make the best decision, right? Like sometimes they try their best and it doesn't work out. Like when we got Richard Jefferson, right? On paper, it looked good, but
he's a Knicks hater, so not on the court.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for dropping by. If you want, we can keep talking off the air. Deal?
Okay. Sounds good. Thanks for having me.
Sounds good. Take care.
All right.